Oh, this is an interesting thought. I'm sitting here realizing, as I'm waking up more this time, it seems to be that I'm waking up differently. Like I have noticed, like as you watch other people and listen and hear what everybody has to say and this and that, it is all the same. And yet this time when I'm listening to them, it's like I'm excited for them. It's like they're excited that they have awoken to something. And they're sharing it. And they are sharing it like they're the first to discover it or they understand it as if nobody else does, right? Like there is a little bit of that cockiness or arrogance or ego still in it. And there's also not, right? Like there's also been a few that I've seen that it's like refreshing that it's not pure and innocent, but it's also not as tainted. And so anyway, it's like I've enjoyed, like I'm happy for them. Like I'm happy that they are happy. I'm happy that they are recognizing these things, even if it is with an air of, they know. And so I thought that was interesting, that this feeling of like, you know, other times when I've woken up, it's been meaning realigned, right? Like we fall on and offline all the time. And you start to notice your own patterns and your own, oh, I was asleep and I was awake, that kind of thing. It would irritate me, right? It was like I would wake up incorrectly. It was like I would wake up too quickly or too like jumping to A to Z, right? Not appreciating the in between or not appreciating other people's wake up or other people's pattern or other people's timing or other people's whatever it was. It was more agitating for me, right? It was like, no, just put me back to sleep. I can't listen to them. I can't hear it. I'm so tired. And it seems like this wake up, and this is all going to sound really funny, but I've also had like nosebleeds and like all this stuff going on that I'm like, what is happening? Allergies, like all this stuff. And then and ear popping, like all this stuff, where it was implying that I was elevating too quickly, too fast, which is all just very comical, right? Just the symbolism and then your body mimicking and like all these things. It's all kind of comical to me. It's just how the universe like works through some of us or with us, or it's just, does anybody else find that funny? Anyway, because at the same time, it was like, I was thinking I was waking up so much slower this time, right? Indulging in each A to B, B to C, right? Like slowing everything down and enjoying that process and not like, so indulging in A to B and then B to C and then C to D, but then not beating myself up that I was once at A. And allowing myself to continue to progress to E, F, and G, right? Like instead of getting stagnant at D, going, oh my God, I can't believe I was at A, I'm embarrassed, right? We like hold ourselves stagnant. And then it's almost like seeing that in oneself, right? Loving oneself more, being kinder with oneself has allowed me to then be more gracious and kind with those outside myself who are going at their pace and their understanding, their learning, their sharing, their evolution. And so even those with that air of arrogance, right? Like it's always funny to me when I see somebody in their 20s or 30s or 40s and we think we know. Right? Like I was watching somebody the other day and I think she was saying something like now that she's 39, more or less she knows it all. And I don't think she meant for it to come across that way. I don't think she heard herself. I think she thought she was so self-aware and yet so unaware that she was saying she's 39 as if that's so old and experienced and she's lived her whole life, right? When, like, I feel like I'm a fucking newborn here and I'm 48, right? Like, so, we're learning leaps and bounds constantly, just like these computers. It's like every day they quadruple we're doing the same thing. I mean, maybe we're not as absorbent. I think we are. We're just, anyway, I thought this was interesting to see our different wake-ups because we're falling asleep and waking up all the time. Oh, that's interesting too. They're showing them bopping me on the head. Remember that little bunny foo-foo? It's almost like if we wake up cranky, oh, God knows I have, they'll just bop you on the head and put you back asleep. And they'll keep doing that. Try again. Oh, let's just try again. Just keep getting bopped on the head until you can get it right. And sorry, I just keep hearing little bunny foo-foo. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. This would be interesting to hear what other people's thoughts are on that. Like every time you fall asleep, fall offline, do you recognize it anymore? Like, do you recognize you've fallen back asleep? And do you recognize when you've woken up? And how long do you stay awake? Do you recognize these patterns yet? Right? Yeah. I mean, because we could talk about it in ways like, you know when you get triggered or when you fall off. That's actually not what I'm referencing here. That might be the catalyst or the start of the falling back asleep or the reawakening. Yeah, anyway.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.